Okay, so this game is called Sudoku, and it's made by Cardinal Games. I think they still make it. And the way you play this game is you unfold your board, and then you open up your instruction booklet, and you pick a puzzle. I just started with puzzle number 5 in the easy. And you take your tiles. They look like Scrabble tiles, only with numbers on them. And it makes sense in this game to line them all up this way. So line them up 1s, 2s, 3s, etc. And then you put the tiles on the board exactly the way it shows you in the puzzle. So these match exactly the number 5 puzzle. And then you just do the Sudoku. This game can be played cooperatively or competitively. I think the first time you play it, or if you're with players who don't know how to play Sudoku, it makes sense to play it cooperatively together, and you just do it like a big giant Sudoku puzzle. You can also take turns alternating back and forth and time each other and see how many squares you can get filled in the amount of time on the timer. Or you can compete with yourselves and see how fast you can do one time to the next. But in order to play this game, you have to know how to do a Sudoku, and if you haven't done one of those before, I recommend, you can find them everywhere, newspapers, online, there are books of them. I recommend that you start with one that looks like this. This is a 4-square Sudoku, and it came off the website dailysudoku.com in the kids section under the easiest kids ones. And it's easiest to start with these and then go to a little harder and a little bit harder as you go. So if you're going to do one of these, always look to where the most activity is. This is where the most numbers are filled in. And it's got 4 boxes in a row. So you know you're going to use the integers 1, 2, 3, and 4 for one that's this size. So I look here in this row and I see that there's already a 4 and a 1. And I need to have this row have one of each, 1, 2, 3, and 4. The boxes will have one of each, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the columns will have one of each, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So when I realize that, I look across here and I say, if this is a 4 and this is a 1, this has got to be a 2 or a 3, and I just write them in. And this has to be a 2 or a 3. But when I look in this column, I see I already have a 2, so I can cross that one off and know for sure this one is going to be a 3. And if this one is a 3, I know for sure that this one is going to be a 2. And I just continue that way until all the rows, columns, and boxes are filled up. And like I said, after you do one of these and get good at these, the 4x4s, then you can go to this size. That's got a few more squares to fill in. When you get good at these, you can go to these. And once you get good at these, then you're ready, or not even good at those. Once you know you're ready for those, you're ready for this game. Because this game is one that has 9 squares in a row, 9 squares in a column, and 9 squares in a box. So you use the integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And that's how you do a Sudoku.